And let me just say, this is from one show. I've played this before. This is from one show. Someone put this together. People over at the news something.com. And here we go. Ready? Here we go.
Russia. Vladimir Putin. Russia. Hates Russia. Putin. Russian. Moscow. Russian. Pro-Russian. The Russians. Moscow. Russia. Putin. Russia against us. The Russians rush against the U.S. The Russians Russian government scheme. The Russians, Vladimir Putin, Russia. Putin and Russia. Moscow. Russia. The Russians. Russian. Putin. Russia. The Soviet Empire. The second of the 20th century's great evils. Communism. Russia. Assault by Russia. Russia.
Putin despises the West in general and the United States in particular, the Soviet Empire. Russia. They're the adversary. They want to bring us down, the Soviet Union.
Russia.
Undermine the West, Soviet communists on the left.
Russia. That does it for us tonight. We will see you again tomorrow.
And believe it or not, that program was about Sweden.
Also, there are no cuts in that segment. That was straight through.
Rachel Maddow watches James Bond movies like they're documentaries. She's so obsessed with Russia, they filed a restraining order against her. And segment.